Well, all right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube, Pastor Dahlia. Well, I'm sure that if you ever came across my channel, you have a coalition of people who are impugning my character, bearing false witness. We call it in the ministry butthurt because a bunch of undisciplined people at times refuse correction and instruction and stuff, and it makes you wonder about how they're faring in life now. But I want to say this though: there's a whole lot more people that are for me than what is against me. It's just that when the people get out there, man, they start speaking, and I think you should listen to them, what they say too, because they speak. But when you listen to what's really being said, they don't tell you nothing that has been done. It's all preference. It's all feelings. My feelings got hurt. My emotions got hurt. And I don't like the way they did this. I don't like the way they did it. Listen, a lot of people don't like the way a lot of people do a lot of things. But we're not here for likes. We're here to get the job done. One thing about Straightway, we get the job done. A lot of these folks, I can tell you right now, none of them have never been at a professional level in anything. And 99% of them have definitely never been in the military. And none of them would ever even make it in the military, not with that type of mindset. Where you got men that actually go around and sound like a bunch of women. It is amazing the feminine spirit that is on people today. But again, what I always say is you peer into people's lives. When they point the finger, make sure you look real close and listen to them real good, and then go and investigate and see what they are doing. So there's a lot of slanderers, there's a lot of backbiters, there's a lot of malicious people out here today that seek to, if you had an opportunity to get an experience, to get filled with the Holy Spirit, keep the commandments, live set apart, it's there. I was happy to see just the other day when I was online that there's a community of believers living off grid with 40 acres, and they're inviting people to move there. I personally wouldn't do that part. I mean, I've been doing this 30 years, and I can understand the reason why people don't want to actually come to Pastor Dial and seek wisdom in how to run a successful communities. I mean, I'm over about, I think, 10 or 11 communities right now, somewhere along in there. And I've been doing this for 30 years, and you don't know anybody else in America that is over multiple communities and has successfully been doing this. People come, people go. Just like people get married, they get divorced. You ain't never heard nobody ever get divorced say anything good about the spouse that they've been with 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. There's very few situations that are actually peacefully resolved. We usually try to let people go home, but when they slander and they get out there and use social media, which they think it's hurting us, and it's not. There's going to be a lot of blood on people's hands, though. People still coming to the ministry. People still coming to the ministry, babe. They still come to the ministry.
Oh yeah.
Man, they coming to the ministry and still in low roles right now. We're enjoying the time right here. It's a blessing to what the Most High Yah has done with us and still doing with us as we continue to hasten to His day. Listen, he who angers you controls you, right? Don't let your whole life be about your experience or what you call your bad experience or Straightway. Because I can say we had bad experiences with you. Many of these people out there, they were and they are a bad experience. I mean,
The stories we can tell.
the what?
The stories we can tell.
Boy, and I'm talking about these people that they mad at you because we check them because we don't allow them to sin willfully and then go unchecked. And about right. We don't let you sin willfully. We're very disciplined people. And we didn't get to where we are today because we let sin ruin us as a nation. There's always accountability. There's a high level of honor that works among us. All the elders that are in the ministry now, I can say that I actually trust. I'm glad everybody that is gone, you're glad you're gone. We're happy you're gone. Just be glad and be happy that you're gone. My advice is try to find some happiness and some peace and some resolution in your life, Because if you wait for me to apologize for rebuking you, you can forget it. That ain't happening. But the majority of these people are leaving. It's just they just make up stuff, make up offenses, saying that they said I've done this and I've done it. And you wouldn't believe how much I get lied on. I didn't. Every time I read the message, the Gospels now, I just shake my head and look at Jesus and I see how he handled it, and that's pretty much how I handle it. Now, certain other situations that when I take Paul's advice, I've got to warn you about these low-based snakes in the ground, because they are low-based and they are just they are vipers. They are pit vipers, forked-tongued serpents. And the Most High is definitely going to make sure they get exposed. Now, another tip on another thing. I have been watching some of these Epstein files, listening to people's videos. I hear what they got to say, a lot of stuff, but I can't take it because there wasn't eyewitnesses. But, when these witnesses start coming forth, that's when you can believe stuff. You can't believe stuff just because people say something. I know it sounds horrific, and it does. But the book teaches me that out of the mouth of two or more witnesses shall every word be established. I'm sure there's a lot of horrific things that people have done in their life. I mean, we don't live in glass houses, and there's not one man on this earth that doeth good and sinneth not. Not one. Not one. I don't care how righteous and self-righteous they try to purport them. Let them people come fellowship with you, and let them get around you, and you're going to find out exactly that these people who they say that they love you and they for you and all this other stuff is hypocrisy, isn't it? Humanity is something to deal with, especially when you're a leader. Dealing with all these multiple personalities, these different people and stuff, and these, oh, mercy. Dealing with humanity is something else. It really is. But keep yourself in the love of the Most High, y'all. Be encouraged. Mother Carol, now we're heading home from an undisclosed location. You may have seen this place before somewhere online, but hey, we're getting ready to head home and get right back in the saddle. Got a lot to do. I have they call it in the world a funeral to perform when I get back. We got a service to do. We have to bury a brother, a faithful brother. Again, had an impeccable work ethic. It's just that, man, I may speak about what the doctor said, what happened, just so they can be a teaching tool for you all out there to learn what to do. I'm going to tell you this, though. Take care of your dental hygiene. Take care of your dental hygiene. Because people ain't going to do it for you. All right? Anyway, and what I mean by take care, I mean, man, brush your teeth. Use some good mouthwash. We don't never use the stuff that you buy in the box stores. We don't. I used to use Listerine. It don't do no good. What's the one I use now? I use Uncle Harry's mouthwash, and it's a remineralizing mouthwash. That's what I use, Uncle Harry stuff. All right, that guy looks like a guy on a Dasaki's commercial, don't he? Stay thirsty, my friends. Stay thirsty. See him over there? Stay thirsty, my friend. See him? Looks just like it, don't it? Anyway, y'all be blessed. Hope it says something to stimulate thought. Be encouraged, be happy. And not only that, exercise always some gratefulness and gratitude. There is something in this world to be thankful about, to be grateful about, and to have, and just live a life of gratitude. There's something. There's something that we can just praise y'all for and thank you. I got some good rest, good relaxation. I mean, averaging, to me, sleeping 10 hours a day that's something. That's saying something, because I don't get much sleep when I'm home. Well, glory to the King. I hope I was able to educate some of you, man. Leave the people that are bitter, leave them alone. Ephraim is joined to his idols. Let him alone. I don't think this is coffee. I think this is espresso. And I don't want to be jumping out of my skin. I ain't going to drink too much more of that, man. I think that's what, Anyway, y'all be blessed, Israel. The King comes.